What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And tonight I'm doing a video because of our best inner council member for the day. Actually, her name is Weeping Angel, and she brought the fact to my attention today. The XRP went to $23 million. And at first I was like, okay, that's probably just a glitch on one of the exchanges. Then I started researching it a little bit more. It happened on Coinbase, it happened on Binance, it happened on CoinMarketCap. But then I saw this other guy's video that he made. He said all of the cryptos were messed up on CoinMarketCap for some reason. So we're gonna get into the bottom of this. I believe it's just a glitch. But maybe if you can sell during those glitches, because I know when Bitcoin went all the way down to flash crashed, I think it was to $8,000 or $6,000 from 60, that people were able to buy Bitcoin at that $8,000 dump. So is there any way, if this ever happens, can you sell at those prices? Well, XRP right now is not able to be traded on exchanges. They are not able to be traded a lot of different places. Well, there are still some places you can trade them. And I would have liked to have seen during that period of time, would I have been able to trade my XRP on a wallet, like say Garda wallet? Okay, so if you go in and you look at Garda, I'll show you, it's not where all my XRP is, but this is where I like to have my intermediary point is on Garda wallet. I don't like to use their exchange unless it's the last option because they have no support on Garda exchange, but it is a good wallet to store your stuff. So let's just go into Garda a little bit and look, right? So another shout out to Weeping Angel. She's the one who brought this to my attention today. I wouldn't have known about it at all if it wasn't for her, actually. So I do want to shout that out for her. Why isn't this working? Huh. Oh, there we go. That's why. That's what I wanted. Okay, sorry, but guys, I just wanted to get that to pop up on the screen. But I wanted to show you this with Garda Wallet. Thanks for, holding with me tight there. So this is what I wanted to show you right here. Oh, you can see me, no problem. So I have 44 of my XRP right here, right? So this is what I was wondering. It's not an exchange, right? And if you look on the analytics, same thing happened. It's really hard to see because of the way that it is, but it went up there too. You see that? It did go all the way up to 20 millions. So it's not just one exchange. It's not just Coinbase. It's just not CoinMarketCap. What is going on? This could be like the end of the lawsuit. There might be really hidden implications that we can only speculate on. But that aside, could we have sold it at this high level? Well, if all of the wallets are saying that it is at that level and it stayed there, so I think the reason that we've been one that you couldn't send your XRP, I believe you have to have more than 10 XRP to send it off of Coinbase. Now, I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's right. You have to have 10 XRP. And since you only had 9.4, you wouldn't have been able to send it. And that's why you weren't able to do anything with your XRP. So what you need to do, if you ever want to do anything with that XRP in the future, you're going to have to put some more in there or find a way to send some to that address. But could we sell it on this wallet at that time? Well, I want to know. What you would do is you would go to the exchange tab down here. Okay. And so when you go in there, it brings up this screen, just a normal exchange screen. And all you would do is you would go down XRP. You would have it, there. And this is the amount that it would do. See, it changes right now. You can exchange Ripple right now. The network fee, see, there's no thing saying that you can exchange it. So if you ever want to sell your XRP or buy XRP, you can do it right here on Garda Wallet, or you can exchange other stuff for it or sell it. Because there's not a lot of places and exchanges you can sell XRP. But that isn't what we're going into. We want to know if we can sell at those crazy high prices, because you could be an overnight billionaire. Like I was a billionaire today. I can now say that I've been a billionaire once in my life. I had 1.12 million. 1.012. So it's basically $1 billion, $12 million. And so I want to know how to sell it at that price. So I wouldn't have been able to get USD, but that's fine because what else is good? Bitcoin, right? So what I would have done is I would have gone Ripple to Bitcoin, but how much would I have needed to have in there? If this happens again, I want to be ready. So how much do I need in order to trade Ripple for Bitcoin? Well, if you press 100% here, press 100%, it'll tell you. That isn't enough. The value must be greater than 145 XRP point, whatever that is. So if you ever want a chance to see if you can sell at the 21 mil, I mean, you would be a billionaire in seconds, but if you ever want that chance, you're going to have to hold at least 145 XRP on here, which right now, let's see, that's a little more than triple of what I have, and it's worth about 40 bucks. So about a little over $100 worth of Ripple you would need in order, if it goes to 23 million a piece. That math is theoretically impossible with a 47 billion token supply. I looked it up. It would be a quintillion, if that's even a number. I know a quadrillion is a number. So it goes billion, trillion, quadrillion, and then quintillion, maybe? I think that's what someone, quintillion? That's a lot. And it just, money doesn't go that high. Like all the money in the world doesn't go to quintillions. I don't think. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But so that's impossible. It happened, but could you sell? So it's impossible that the whole network did that. But what if only like a handful of people were able to actually cash out? Now, this is the only place that I think you could have done it at, or another wallet-based exchange. But what could have happened, I could have put this through, say I did my 44 Ripple, because at that time it would probably have a monetary value high enough that you didn't need the 140. The 145, I think, is based on the monetary value of Ripple compared to being traded for Bitcoin, what you need for the minimum for it to be profitable for them. So there's a lot of, bureaucracy in it, but I still think that it's, a possibility that this could happen. So that's what I would have done. I would have done 100% to Bitcoin. And if I had to, I would have brought another 100, and it says 145. So I would have brought another 101 of my Ripple over here. I would have just sent them over here, because you can do that. You can still send Ripple. And I think you could at that time, if you're not on an exchange, because there is a minimum that you have to have in your wallet, which is 10 at all times. And to send off of Coinbase, you need to have 10 as well. So that's why I don't keep my Ripple on Coinbase. You see, I keep my Bitcoin over there. I keep all, but Ripple, it's in a weird place right now, right? But now if we get the news in a couple of weeks that the SEC either gave up, they settled, or then we will know what really happened here. Even though we'll never have proof, we will know that it was a payoff, to the U.S. government. I'm telling you, like, they're like, okay, we will give you a million Ripple, and then we'll skyrocket the price to 23 million. Boom. And then you got what, billions of dollars. Boom. Are we good? I don't know. I mean, I don't think our government would agree to that, morally, but I mean, something happened today. I've not heard a clear, good answer except a glitch, but a glitch only affects one exchange. Look at it. Notoriously, when Bitcoin went down from 60,000 to 8,000, it only happened on Binance, right? If I'm correct, only on Binance. I want to see what you guys are saying, though. Oh, everybody's in the money today. Oh, nice. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to talk to you guys. Yeah. So Weeping Angel, this girl in the chat right here, everybody give her a round of applause for real for pointing this out. I didn't even know about it. And she's like, man, told me and showed her balance. And I was like, what? Dude, $214 million today. Good job. So crazy stuff. They got her bromance. That's funny. Heads up, my computer ain't. We were a billionaire for an hour today. I know. How did it feel, guys? I know how it felt for me. And I was like, well, it didn't really feel any different because I wasn't able to buy anything. Like, I think the first thing I would buy if I was a billionaire would be like $1 million NFT. Or I'd want a full Bitcoin. That I think that would be, even before an NFT. I would just want one full Bitcoin. I know that's pretty simple, right? $1 billion, I could get 1,000 Bitcoin. But I just want one. I'm a simple man. Just want a simple Bitcoin. But of course I would want more after that. But the first full Bitcoin, guys, if you don't think that means something when you obtain your first full Bitcoin, you're doing this wrong. You're doing it wrong, because that is an accomplishment for anybody at any income bracket to put that much money and have that much money invested in one thing. It doesn't matter if you're a millionaire, that is an accomplishment. So that's what I want to do. Now let's go look. I've been looking all over the internet. I do maybe want to show you some of the videos that I came across. It was actually a YouTube search that I did it on. And then I just did Ripple. What did I put? Ripple XRP 23 million. Did I put? I don't know. Let's just try this. 23 million crazy pump. Is anybody else making videos about this? I want to see the one video that. Okay, they're saying it's delisted from exchanges right here, but that's not the one I wanted to see. Hey, there's mine. There we are. But where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can't find it, and I don't even remember the guy's name. He was like 10,000 subscribers. Was it this guy? I think it might have been Crypto Alpha Analysis. Hold on. No, definitely wasn't him. I must have typed it different this time. Pumping to 25. This is okay. This guy 4 months ago, though. So I guess it did it before. 25, 27. Oh, that's probably just his prediction. Dang it. I had this. Maybe it was this guy. Let's see what he had to say. Delisted? No, it wasn't this one. Dang it. I need to go look on my videos now, what I just watched on YouTube. And then I'll find it for you. Because it was a good video about, he just said a few things that were like really weird about the pump. So maybe I'll just, crazy pump today. I don't know. Let's see. No, I can't find it. Okay, well, that sucks because nope. All right, guys. Well, I can't find his video, but we will just move on. Now let's go and look at the Ripple price. I did want to give this guy credit because he had a couple good things to say about it, and he's like, "Yeah, we're crypto overnight billionaires," until we weren't. And it was just pretty cool the way he was talking about it. So I just wanted to share that, but unfortunately I couldn't find it. We'll do our own little analysis. Now, the thing that I'm wondering, why did it go right back down to the same price? That is our biggest catalyst for this is a hoax, right? Now, if this was a legitimate pump, it would not have went, okay, let's even look on here. It doesn't even show it on here, does it? No, it doesn't even show it on CoinMarketCap. So the pump isn't even shown on here anymore. When did it happen? It was around 1:30 today. So it happened right here. But they're not showing it, guys. Let's see if TradingView shows it. Nope. I mean, nothing shows it. The charts don't show it. So it's looking more and more like a glitch, guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there's nothing showing it here now. They must have erased it. They had, because earlier it showed it on here. The guy's video that I was telling you about, he actually had it on here and it showed it. So yeah, this is not right. All of CoinMarketCap was all out of whack and it was all looking like that. So yeah, guys, I think it was a hoax. But could you still have made money on an exchange like Garda? That might be stealing, though. I don't know what that would be. Like, I don't want to steal even from an exchange or a wallet. You know what I mean? I just don't. That's not who I am. That's not what that's not how I'm going to become a millionaire. I'm going to get, if I ever become a millionaire in my life, it is going to be because I worked hard. I picked the right crypto or anything honestly. That's how the only way I will become a millionaire. I will not accept it any other way. But for Ripple, it's actually looking like a nice rising wedge right now. If we're looking at the TAs, definitely some support right there. And then we could even use this to go kind of up. Did we go down like that? Maybe touch those right there. And then we have a rising wedge. So we could use a nice breakout, but this is what's been happening with crypto the whole time. We've been breaking out of these points and should have continued higher, and that's when they dump on us. We should get to these points, break out, and that's when they dump it on us. So I think this news is actually good because why? When the sentiment of the market is so far down and everybody is so caught up in how much money they've been losing, they look at their wallets every day and they're like, man, when am I going to get this money back? Like, I don't get what's happening. And they start going down this hole of like negativity, and that's what they want. And then so something like this to boost our spirits, that is awesome. Even if this wasn't a real breakout, at least it did what it was supposed to do. It started our community talking about it. It brought a video for us to do. It brought us together as a community to think of what we're doing. And, you know, what would you guys do if you did get all that money? Let me know in the comments, because I already know what I would do with some of it. My first thing that I would do is I would buy some kind of shelter or building that I could start a homeless shelter. That's one of my goals that I want to do in life. If I ever become rich, I want to fund a homeless shelter and maybe a recovery center. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, that's what I would do. If I had $1 billion, you know, today, if I made that 1 billion, $12 million, I'd give my mom probably the 12 million just right off the top. Be like, there, mom, 12 million, and I still owe you a lot. But then I would probably I'd donate a lot of money to my church. I really would. I would probably donate more money than they would ever know what to do with. And then what else would I do? I would probably go to each one of the homeless shelters around here and just donate a stupid amount of money to them. And then I would find homeless people on the streets and then, you know, invite them into the shelter and then buy them all new wardrobes, stuff like that. I don't know. That's just what I would do. And then I'd try to fix our government if I could after that, because it is bad right now. So anyway, things are looking okay for XRP when it comes to the TA and the fundamentals. Ultimately, guys, XRP is either going to be here for a long time or the SEC is going to destroy it. Now, everybody, like, I don't want to think it's going to. I want to think that, you know, XRP is going to win, but you never know what could happen, right? So I think that's the only reason why this isn't moving massively to the upside. Now, this is actually looking kind of like a bear flag, if you ask me. It looks a little bit like a bear flag. And it's actually going up like a bear flag would. That is not good. That's not good at all. You see this? This is the pole. Ooh, darn. I didn't want to point this out, but I just saw it. You know what I mean? I got to tell you what I see. All right, there's that. And it does kind of look like it's, you know, going to a pennant. And that's what a bull flag does. It pennants, right? So then if that happens, then unfortunately, wherever we break down at, this is where it goes. And then we would end up, well, it's not too bad. Only 74 cents from right here. So that's not too bad of a bear flag. I don't think that's going to happen though. But let's watch and see if it breaks out to the downside. I would say if it goes to like 79 or even, you know, 78, then we really have to worry, and it could go all the way down to 74. So, all right. I really like my XRP holdings. I just hold them. I have a couple hundred of them. I keep them in different wallets though. And I wonder if, different places, Guard is just the best one that you could sell quickly. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to hold that. Now let's move on to the next crypto on our list. I'm not going to say go all in because the price is low, guys. I don't want to lead you in the wrong direction. So right now I'm just watching. If I had $1 million right now, I would put it in no crypto at all right now. I'd wait. I'm serious. This is not the time to buy crypto right now. It is so uncertain that we need to just, or me, I don't know what you guys want to do, but I'm going to wait because yeah, it's looking like we have a nice little recovery here. We went from 60 to 65, but if you notice where we're at, 65 cents is crazy, 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 crazy low. Crazy low, right? Now let's look at the scheme of things. The day, it looks amazing, right? Let's go back to the day. That looks great. Let's live in the land of today because it looks good. Now, if we go back the week, ugh. Yeah, it's not looking too great, but we can recover. But let's actually go into the trading view because this is what matters. As you see, we are still so far down. Oh my gosh. So it's not always the best to look at this. Not when you're already in a bad mood or you're already like thinking crypto's down. Just take a break from that, man. Just look at the line charts for a while. If you're feeling some type of way, just don't let your emotions get involved. Because if you even, zoom out further, yeah, it looks bad there. But then once you start to get to the 3 months, you see we were here before and what happened. So we are most likely going to break to the upside, but we can't forget what's been happening lately, right? Every time it pumps, it dumps even more. Every time it pumps, it dumps even more. So we got to be careful with that. There's not a whole lot of volume coming in right now, but it looks like people are accumulating a lot of it at these low levels. And then they stop kind of right here as it starts to go up. And then more accumulation, and then it goes up. So we can look in trading view. I do kind of want to go to like the 30-minute. Yeah, the 30 minutes not looking too bad. It kind of looks like we have a cup and handle pattern right here. So it does. So basically you start and then you have a deep downtrend and then you kind of go sideways for a while and then you have a steep gain back to the original level and then a fall down and then a correction back up to the top again. So we're probably going to go to 65, 66 cents right here. So that's most likely where we're going to go, to the top here. So, or we're already there. And yeah, so there's a good cup and handle pattern for you. Let's look on the hour. Yeah, the hour still has it too. And we still have a little bit to go up, but it's basically played out already. So good news, hopefully, for the graph. Hopefully we don't just, do that kind of thing again. Just down, 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 down. I think we're going to go up, 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 up always, but that's why I'm always a bull. But I always tell it how it is. Even if I'm, biased towards it, I'm still going to just show it how it is. Let's look at the OW daily. Yeah, this is a falling wedge right here. It's pretty steep too. Look how steep this is. That is super steep. I don't know if I've ever seen one as steep as this in my life. I think that's it right there. So we have a falling wedge. Are we going to break to the underside or are we going to break out? We're actually pretty close to a breakout right now. If we break, like I said earlier, if we on the 30-minute, if we get back up to the top of the cup, that's going to be at like 65 something right here. And then that could be actually our breakout point. So yeah, if we break out, get up to 66 something, then have a nice breakout up to here. I mean, we won't have a big breakout, but it'll It'll be an okay one. Nonetheless, right? This will be it. This will be our breakout. Up to 85. So that'll be really good. If we have this nice little breakout right here, we go all the way back up to 85 cents. You see what I mean? So, but we're just watching for now. These are just waiting. We have to confirm a breakout before this is a confirmed scenario. I'm not saying this is happening, and I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying we need to watch. We need to listen. We need to look. We need to just wait. And then when it tells us what to do, then we do it. So next, let's go to algorand. Ooh, algorand. No, it's algorand. Oh, $1.37. That isn't right, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Dirty, dirty dirts. Okay. Well, trading view. Look at that canyon. $1.31. Wow. I never thought it was going to go this low, especially with the big money that just went in it, the 500 million. So there you have it, though. Another falling wedge right here. Basically the same exact thing that is in the graph right now. And except it's more of a clear cut. Yeah. And we have a bigger ways to break out to get above it. We're actually on the lower side of it. You see at $1.30, what we are 37 right now. We got to get all the way up to $1.45 to touch the line. And then we probably have to go up to about 46 or 47 to break out. Maybe even $1.50. So, well, no, I could see a breakout at like $1. I mean, if we keep going sideways too, it'll go less though. So we could end up breaking at $1.41 if we just go sideways. So we don't have to get all the way up here. We could actually just keep going sideways and break out. That's the cool thing about a falling wedge. If we even just go sideways, it could break out to the upside. So that's what we have here for the graph and algorand next, or this one. And then next, we will move on to AMP. I'm just trying to get them in order. That's why I keep looking over and making sure I have them all in order. Plus, I don't want to forget any of them. Oh, 4902. Okay. So I definitely would have bought the graph at anything like 4.1. That is my dream level price. Let's see. Did it go down there? 4.7. Okay. Well, I don't know if it's actually gone down to that level. No, it hasn't. That was probably the lowest that it's been is 4.7. And we're at 4.9 now. And what do we go here? 4.908. Okay. Well, we're only at 4.911 right now. But as you can see, we've done nothing but dump for the past month. We had this crazy pattern right here. And then dumpy dump. Oh, we're coming back. Just kidding. Dumpy dump. Look at all that volume. So trading view for AMP. You don't even really need to see this. Look at that. I don't even know what this is. AMP USD. I don't want the T on there. There we go. I don't know. I guess USDT hasn't been on here as long, but yeah, that looks like a definite wow. See how it went way up and then all the way back to the bottom here? All the way up and then all the way back to the bottom here. All the way up, all the way back to the bottom here. Where do you think you should buy in at? Any guesses? I mean, dude, I'm almost about to put some money in this right now. Like we're at the bottom. Again, what happens every time we get to this level? Look what happened when we were at that level last time. And look where we are now. We are basically right on the level to blast off. I think we need one more red candle, and then the next one will be the green. So, I don't know. We could have a massive pump coming in. So I think I'm going to put some money into AMP at these levels, or I am going to watch for a while first because I don't think I'm going to do it. You know why? Because we could go lower tomorrow, and I'm not doing it. I'm waiting and watching. I'll put a buy order down at 4 43. Okay, that's where I'm going to put it at. And if it goes through, great. If not, oh well. I'm not sitting in AMP for 5 months without a good position. For real. I've learned my lesson. I get good positions or I don't get in them at all. It's the way you make money. All right, the next one is going to be ICP. Love this crypto. It's definitely my favorite. Even probably higher than the graph now. This is probably my number one. Now, not just because of price, but as project and the future, the people behind the company, and just the crypto, the technology, what it stands for, just everything. I am really, really excited to see what is going to happen in ICP. So let's look at the price now. Another blast off, but it wasn't even that low. We have a really solid support level at 24.25 that it never breaks. 24.25. It says 24.36 here, but it's 24.25 on Coinbase. So that is a pretty solid level of support. I don't think it's ever gone below that before. So yeah, it doesn't look like it ever went below. Oh, 29. Yeah, no, we're lower than that. Oh, 35. Yep, nope, that's still too high. This is the lowest I think it's ever been. Yeah, this is the lowest it's ever been. How could you not want to buy a crypto at the lowest price that it's ever been? I mean, this right here is the lowest price it's ever been. We're only $1 above that right now, barely $1 above that, of the lowest price it has ever been. How would you not want to buy in a crypto at the lowest price it's ever been? Now, I would watch all of crypto right now except for this one. This is the one I would buy right now. I'm serious. If I had $1 million, I would put it all into ICP right now. $1 million in ICP. And I would make money on this 100%. And it would probably make me a billionaire one day. It would. If I put $1 million into this right now and I let it sit there for 8 years, I would be a billionaire in 8 years. I almost guarantee it. I mean, for real. So, guys, if you're not in ICP and if you were waiting, anything under 30 is dream level prices, but these are stupid dream level prices. Like, I can't even believe it went to these dream level prices. Like, am I dreaming inside of a dream? Am I really actually in a dream that I could see these prices? I mean, this is not just normal dream price, man. This is like, that once in a lifetime dream level price. So let's look at TradingView. What do we see? Is there a bottom? Well, this is not looking very good because it's having like almost a slide, not a stair pattern. It's almost like a slide down. People are buying in though at these low levels. As you see, they are accumulating every time it's getting sold a little bit. Every time it gets sold, there's another person accumulating. Every time it's sold, there's another people accumulating every time. So people are selling for a loss and then they're buying it when you sell it. They're selling it for a loss. They're buying it when you're selling it over and over and over and over again. Now, this is going to be one of the lower prices that it's going to be for a long time. So unless we break the 24, that isn't happening, though. I almost guarantee we're not going below 24. So if you were looking for a bedrock price, I know I said bedrock the other day, but this is absolutely bottom of the barrel price. You are not going to get lower than this. I mean, if you do, I don't know anything anymore. Right? But let's look at the patterns. Do we see any pattern forming? Let's go to the hour. Yeah, I don't really. Let's see. We have maybe an inverse head and shoulders right here. That actually does kind of look like that. Okay. This is the head. This is the shoulder. And this is the other shoulder. So now what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to break out of this neckline. So the neckline, no, it doesn't start there. Whoops. Starts here. Okay. That's where we would have to break out. And it looks like we almost did already. You see, you go right on the top of the support here, and then the support with the head, and then the other shoulder. We need to break above this right here. Where this was, we need to go back above that and close above a breakout and get some volume to confirm it. So if we get all those things to happen, if we break above this point, so it must have broke above here without any volume. That's, see, if you look down here, there's no volume. We need this to break out above with a nice amount of volume. And I don't understand at these prices how it's not doing that. I don't get it. Like, it doesn't make sense to me why a million people aren't buying this right now. Out of anything that's happening in crypto, this is the one right now. I'm telling you. Not financial advice, entertainment purposes only, common sense. But when a crypto goes to these levels, and yeah, you get a nice pattern like this at a low price. I don't think it's ever going below these right here. The 24, this is the bottom level. I don't think it's going to go below this. So how are we going to go above? Well, with that, let's look at the 30-minute. It might be more defined on the 30-minute, and it is. Look at that. You can see it a lot better. Now, if we do break out, where do we go? Well, let's look. Some people do all the way to the bottom of this, but I'm just going to do the bottom of the close to the top. And then you take this, and then if we break out, we go all the way up to 26 bucks, baby. I know it's not a big thing, but it will definitely continue the, momentum upwards, and that's what we need. And then actually, it could bring us all the way to maybe the top right here, and then we could have a cup and handle pattern form, and then it could go down, and then boom, keep going, right? So we could have a couple good little patterns form if this goes through, because that will lead it to the next pattern, right? I always am looking ahead in the patterns, but you can't really do that because you don't know where they'll go. But if you say right here, and that goes to the top, and you say this is a cup and handle, then we could have even a nice breakout, or at least a sustained buying power at this level at 26. And that's what we need. We need volume. So if this breaks above, let's say 25.65, let's say, let's say 25.75. If it breaks above 25.75 and you see a lot of volume right here, then we're going to move to the upside. Those are the two things we need to watch for: 25.75 and a ton of volume. So how much volume does it say we have? 18.65K right now. So what would be a good amount of volume for a breakout? Well, right here, how much is this one? 114.965K. That's what we would want for a breakout, or even maybe this one, 77.615. We would want that or higher for a confirmed breakout, in my opinion. I mean, you could even say down here, this could be a good breakout, but look, it didn't. It ended up coming back down, so it wasn't enough. So 66 wasn't enough. Maybe 70 will be. So I want us to at least get maybe 80K volume. We're sitting at 27K right now, and I would like to see it, of course, turn green. You want it to turn green, break above this price, and volume. Okay? So it could be good for ICP, but like I said, watch. But when you're at this low of a price, it's basically common sense. So, I mean, it does look like it might be coming down. So, but just know that it probably is not going to go below 24.20 something, This looks like an absolute bottom. But that's for now. It can always break, right? Support levels can break. But for right now, we have a nice support level down here if things go sour. Yeah, I was eating my dinner when I made this. This isn't mukbang, don't worry. All right, I just had to get a little refresher there. Okay, now let's look at some comments, and then we'll continue with this. Is there anything you guys want me to look at? Yeah, tell me what you guys want me to do some TA on or look at. I'll actually do it on my phone and here. Oh, yeah, the 100, nice. Oh, okay. They did have it probably. They probably had it frozen. Okay. I know you do. You were a multimillionaire. You do have documented proof. That's awesome. But that is cool. At least if you never become a true legit millionaire, which I think you can. I believe in all of you. I believe that one day, you will win. But yeah, the day, if it doesn't happen or if it does, you could be like, this is my second time as a millionaire, except this time I got to keep it because I was a legit billionaire for a day. But I didn't even know about it. So technically you had closer access than I did to the money because you saw it at the time. I didn't see it until after it happened. So technically I wasn't a billionaire, or was I? I just didn't know it for a second. I don't know. It's weird, but let's see here. Yeah, the stimulus was good. That is one thing that, the powers that be did. They actually took care of us in that aspect, and that surprises me that they did that. It shows that we still have good people in authority, though. It means that there's the bad ones, but there are good ones in there. So I know, dude, that would have been awesome. If you would have sold yours and became a whale, I would definitely interview on here for sure. But if we ever become rich, we have to make a promise not to become snobby people. That we don't judge people off of their humanity and their value on how much money they have. It's about how their heart is. I would rather have a friend that had no money that would be honest with me and take a bullet for me or have my back, than a millionaire friend that just would laugh at you if anything happened instead of helping you. So I don't know. Money doesn't really change people, I thought, but it does. I think it does. Bill Gates has it right. That's why I like Bill Gates. If you look, he is one of the only people that actually gave away most of his money. You know that, right? He's one of the only rich people that has basically given away almost all of his fortune. He isn't very wealthy anymore. He was the richest person in the world. He didn't want that title. He gave most of it away so he wouldn't be the richest person in the world. You don't see Jeff Bezos doing that. You don't see Elon Musk doing that. They might help people, and I do encourage billionaires to do what Mr. Beast is doing and stuff like that. Plant 20 million trees. Clean 30 million pounds of garbage out. That's good stuff, man. That's why I really like Mr. Beast, man. And I want to be something like that, Like, I know my channel couldn't be Mr. Beast because I'm in crypto, but I can still use my platform to change the world. And that's why I have a channel, a secondary one nonetheless, but it's called Bitcoin Renegade Changes the World. And I legit mean it. I want to change the way that the world is for our kids. I want them to have an easier time. I want them to have a better life. And I don't ever want anybody to, have to go through some of the things that I have had to go through in my life because the way that our system is. So yeah, that's what this channel is for. And we have a good charity that we're looking at. It is for pediatric cancer. It is the Seattle Children's Cancer Fund. Oh, you did watch it yourself? $23M is there what? What? Oh, no, only 10 XRP is the minimum. You only have to have 10 XRP in your wallet, not 20 anymore. It used to be 20. I guess they just changed that. Yeah, a lot of the inner council members don't join the live streams. Well, some of them are on the other side of the world. Oh, good. give everyone some money, and then I would get gold and silver and go from there. Oh, I like it. I was asking people what they would do if they had the money. I like some of these answers. Because for real, like, these are the people that need money, not the rich people that just hoard it. Let's see how many bank accounts I can get and how much gold. Like, we think of how can we bless those around us. And I'm sure rich people bless their friends. I'm not saying rich people are bad, man. I'm saying some rich people are bad, just like some poor people are bad. You know, it's just how you use what you have. Whatever you have, as long as you use it for positive, you're a good person. Whether you're a millionaire, whether you're poor, it doesn't matter. It just matters how you use what you are given. And these people, I would be proud to call them friends. So make sure my family had a solid place to live and help people in need as a full-time job for the rest of my life. Hopefully one day. Exactly. See, this is what this community encourages. And that's why I love this community so much. Stop voting Democrat or Republican. Yeah, just start voting human. Let's vote human. But yeah, we need to quit divide. What he's saying, we need to not be divided. A house divided against itself cannot stand. That is scripture for you right there. Because it can't. Oh God, I never gave you guys the things. No wonder nobody was watching. Oh. Oh, that's because I didn't turn this on today. Okay, well, we'll do the last one in Tezos. Wow, that was really horrible. My first comeback video too, after I fixed the problem, and I do that again. Guys, I am sorry. That was my fault 100%. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did it again. I was showing all of this stuff without you guys even looking at it. I'm glad you got to hear me, but you just got to look at my face the whole time. Gosh darn it. I almost want to start a new stream, guys. Yeah, let's do. I'm just going to go through everything that I did really quickly at the end. Okay, so we're going to go with Tezos since we didn't do anything on this. I'm just going to do a real quick TA, and then I'm going to go back through each one of them and do it again so that you guys can see it. Just forgive me, please, for that. So we have a head right here. We have a shoulder right there, and we have a shoulder right there. No wonder 11 people left. Okay. And then if we break out, okay, it's not. Hold on. Yeah, I guess that would be it. But then the head. Actually, I think it would be right here. It would be. Okay. And then it would have to break there. That would be a massive move to the upside with Tezos. Look at this. This is a big pattern. I'm glad I stopped and looked at the comments again, because if I wouldn't have done that, we would have just went this whole episode with me doing that. I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow. This was just an extra live stream anyway. They were just talking about what was happening in crypto. So this isn't important. Tomorrow is going to be the important one. But if this does break out, it'll go all the way up to $5. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but that could, continue the price moving forward. Now let's go back to ICP, because this was actually huge. The pattern here, and I want you to see it instead of me just talking about it, because this is one of the best technical analysis I've ever done for internet computer price. So as we look here, it isn't important on this one really, but once we get into this and we see this inverse head and shoulders playing out, now that you guys can actually see it, from here, here's the head. This is what I was showing you. Then the shoulders, one shoulder, and then this shoulder. And these are dream level prices. You heard everything I said, but if you see, we go from right here and then kind of like that, I would say. And boom, if we break out to that, we go to here. But like I was saying, we need to break out at least to 25.75 right here. And we need this volume. Look at the volume that's coming in now. And it's actually starting to go back up a little bit. So if we do break above this point right here, we will continue to go up here. And then we could possibly see a cup and handle pattern, because look, when it goes all the way over here, that would be a cup. I'll even draw it for you real quick. This is what I was talking about earlier. It would start here and then go like this and then go up, and then it would have a drawback down and then back up to the original price. And see how that looks like a cup with a handle? So there you have it. Okay, you can see it on there. I think it's funny. I hope you all do too. Now let's go back one more. And then I'm going to put this on the timestamp as well when I do the end of the video so that you can see it, which is going to be right here at how long into it is that? Oh, it's saying live. It's not showing me the time. Okay, -4 minutes from now. So does it show me how long I've been on here? Yes, so 53. So -4 minutes would be 49. Okay, so at 49 minutes is when we start the new TA. So we did that. And if you actually look, I was going to show you on Internet Computer Price that this is not only showing on the 1 hour, but even more defined on the 3 hour or on the 30-minute. See that? The same head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulders, but it's more defined right here. And you can see it, but it still leads to the same price. And then we can still have the same cup and pen handle pattern, you know, go into effect and have that happen too. So it's looking good for ICP. But remember, watch for the volume, watch for the breakout. Those are two important things. And if only one of them happens, it's not confirmed. If we get a bunch of volume, but we don't break out, it's not confirmed. If we break out and there's no volume, not confirmed. Okay. So those are the things we got to watch out for that. Now let's move back to AMP. I don't really have a lot to tell you on AMP, of course, because it is just that kind of a super low price, but still not low enough that I would consider it being bedrock. 489 is pretty low, 490, you know, but if we actually go back and look 3 months, we were at 410 a lot. You know, 410 down here was a occurrence that happened a lot. So I don't really want to be a part of those 410s. And if I am, that's where I'm buying them, is that, see, the 410 levels right here. Where did that go? Right there. 416, I think. 4163 right there. They make it hard to get that certain time, but yeah, that is the good price that you would want to buy this at. Now, the cool thing about ICP is we're basically at that low, at that bottom peak level. That is why I'm so adamant, man. I'm going to buy ICP with any money that I get, man. I am just buying ICP all day long. So, okay, now let's move on. Algo. We'll just do Algo real quick, and then Gert, and we'll call it TA, and then we'll go answer some questions and see how you all felt about being billionaires, because I still want to know all that. That's why I was looking at the chat, and I noticed they're like, hey, move your head. And I'm like, oh, we can't see anything. I know, I did it again. So I'm going to give Weepin' One my phone number. That's going to be the only way that that doesn't happen again, because I can't have this happen again, dude. It's unprofessional. I apologize. It makes my channel look bad, especially I'm trying to grow. And if we get our sponsors, these are things that can't happen at all. So I'm going to give one of you my phone. I think I'm going to give it to Weepin' Angel. Do you call my phone if this happens? I mean, if you would. Let's go look at the bottom. Will you do that? Going all the way to the bottom here. Would you do that, Weepin' Angel? If I gave you my phone number, would you call me if my head's in the way next time? Okay. Yeah, I could give it to you and the King Love. Both of you guys. You're basically my two inner council supervisors. You know, you guys are always here. A lot of the other ones are doing really good too, like Suresh CN. Yeah, thank you, brother. He says nice and congrats. He's always here. He's been, helping the channel a lot. I appreciate that. Jorge Salazar, thank you for coming and hanging out and being with us. I appreciate all of you guys, each one of you. I know I don't really do the questions very well anymore. Oh, is Justin here? Hey, there's Justin. Yeah, I know. You can't see. I know I did that. Okay, cool. The additions to IC, yeah, they are doing so much. I want to get into. There's a wallet called Stoic Wallet. There's a lot I just don't want to do too much about ICP yet. Like I just have this picture, this vision in my mind of what I have planned, but I don't want to start it too soon. I want to know, if we're gonna be partnering with them. So it's just going to take time. They're out of the office for now, which is fine. I sent, I think, 2 or 3 emails. I don't want to send too many. I want them to know I'm interested, and then I'm going to take it seriously, and then I'll work day and night, but I'm not going to bug them. Now I know they're out of the office. I can. The only thing is my ideas are good, but other people might think of them too. So I need to get the ideas out there before other people do. That's the only problem. The longer I wait, the more likely it is for somebody else to come out with the same information, right? Like, yeah, I have a good mind, but other people have good minds too. So I just want to be ahead of the game. I don't want to lose my good information, because somebody else thought of it after I did. Because that's what happens with time. The same ideas could come to the same, different people. So as you see here, AMP is at one of the lower levels that it's been in months. But if you look before that, it spent a lot of time down here at 4.1. And so that's why I would be careful even at this level. It looks like bedrock here, but I think that is false. I think you could actually dig a little bit deeper and get down to 4. So I would watch and wait for AMP. The only one that I would even recommend right now would be either IC or Tezos. Not financial advice, though. Those two are just, they have to go up. I see more than Tezos. Tezos just has a lot going for it. And every time we get in a bull market, Tezos just goes. Phew. But for long-term and project-wise, don't sleep on IC. Don't sleep on it at all. Even the graph. Like, there's a lot of things that need to be done for sure. Yeah, love you too, dog. Love you guys. It has to go up. AMP USD, yeah. So AMP, if you can get it at 410, I would say, yeah, great price. Now, I've bought at 491 before, and it took a long time, and I barely made any money. So I'm probably not going to do that again, right? Now, if it goes down to 4.1, then I would consider. But if that happens, that means that Bitcoin's going down again, which means the whole market's going down again. So AMP, to me, is not a buy right now. I'm glad I did this part over again because I wouldn't buy it right now. I wouldn't myself. Now, I'm not saying you don't do it. Like, if you find a good reason to buy it, then I'm not going to stop you. Now, if I really thought it was a bad idea, I would probably say don't do it. I would stop you, but it's too risky right now. And there could be reward there, or you could sit going sideways like this for the next 5 months, which is notorious for doing. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? It could absolutely go parabolic. I'm not saying that it couldn't, but the chances are, and at this level, it's just not worth the risk to me right now compared to other cryptos out there. That's all I'm saying. AMP, I love AMP. It's a good crypto at the right price, at the right time. This is neither of those right now. Not the right price or the right time. That's the only problem. Now, this is the one, guys. If you don't know about it, you don't watch my channel. because I talk about it basically every day. Basically every day. But unfortunately, we just went from 65 back down to 63 since I was looking at this last with you. So, yikes. Look at that. We had two tops. So we went up, had a top, went back down, had another top. Instead of it being a cup and handle, which it could have been, it was a double top instead. And it said, boop, 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 oops. See, at this support level right here, it started at a little ledge. You see that? That's called a support level right here, where it kind of went down and then it kept going up. Well, before we go down further, we have to hit right here again, right? On the way down. So this level is actually kind of acting as a support, and it's an upward trending support line. So that's pretty good. Now, yeah, that looks like a cup and handle, and then it went back down again. So we had a cup and handle play out, and then right as soon as it got back to the peak, it went back down. All right, let's go into here. We need trade view. This is the only thing that really matters, right? Yeah, you see that cup and handle? It did go to the upside, but then it went bloop, 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 bloop. Oops. But there is support right here. You see that? See that nice level of support? If it breaks, we go down. We go down. See where it broke last time? And we went down. And we went down. See right here? It was right here. See that level? And when it broke this level right here, it said, see you later. Oops. And then it went back right up here and then over here. And then it went, oh, even more. Bye-bye. So unfortunately, that's a lot of volume too. Look at that volume. Why? Why are people selling a ton of their crypto right here? I don't get it. You made how much? So it went to 58 cents and you're selling at 63? This must be leverage trading. Because no real person would do that. Seriously, no real person would buy at 58 cents and sell at 63. It wouldn't be enough profit. Like even at $1 million, you probably just made like 50 grand. That's it. Who would want to make only 50 grand when they could make 10 million? I just don't know. It baffles me. That's crazy. Wow. 6 months. Yeah. 6 months. Don't buy crypto. Then they go, yeah. Billionaires and millionaires alike are saying don't buy crypto. And then what do? A month later, they're like, oh, by the way, I bought crypto. But, oh, I know I said don't buy it. But that was just so that I could buy it at a cheaper price. You know that, right? Okay, good. Seriously, man. That's the time when it is to buy. When they're saying don't buy, it's time to buy. Guys, I think I've figured the market out a little bit. And I know you might not agree with me, or you might. It has a lot to do with the way you feel, all right? So I know they say don't trade on your feelings, and that's a good concept. Never trade on your feelings, but learn what they mean in the market. So they use psychology to trick us, right? Well, why don't we use psychology to guess how they're going to try to trick us? You know what I mean? So they know that we succumb to the psychology of how they move the market. Well, what they don't know is we know that they know that the psychological aspect will move us in a certain way. But if we know that and we trade against that, what they know that the psychological, and we do the opposite of it, do we make their plan null and void? And their psychological manipulation becomes reverse psychology? Okay, I have no clue what I'm talking about anymore, but yeah, that was crazy. I just don't want to go too far down that rabbit hole, but it's true though. If you learn what, so the point I was trying to make, don't trade emotionally, but understand when you're feeling a certain way, it is because they wanted you to feel that way. When you feel angry, the market wanted you to feel that way. When you feel sad, the market wanted you to feel that way. It did something to make you feel that way. When you're happy, the market made you feel it, right? So it knows how to manipulate. If you absolutely take all of that off of the table, the happy, the sad, the indifferent, all of it, and just be neutral and know what that means though. Don't just be neutral, but know what they're trying to do. Be like, okay, I'm feeling angry, so that means they want me to sell, right? I'm feeling happy. That means they want me to buy. Okay, I'm getting it. Okay. They're dumping the market and then falsely pumping it up a little bit. They want you to buy. That's a bull trap. And so if you learn what these things mean, don't trade on your emotions, but learn what they mean in the market. That will help you trade. That is what I'm learning. I'm learning, okay, well, why do they want me to feel this way? There's a reason for all of it. You know, they actually pay psychologists to study how this affects people so that they can take your money better. All businesses do it, guys. I worked for a business that did that. I mean, it wasn't evil because they just wanted to know, how we could get more people to endorse the product. But on some levels, it's evil when you manipulate somebody's mindset to a certain place to get them to do what you want to do that they wouldn't normally do. That's why you have to learn what they're doing and why you feel that way. And if you know why you feel that way, then you can put your guard up against it and you can say it for what it is instead of, oh man, I got to go sell my crypto now because of this. You'll be like, they want me to sell my crypto right now because of this. I'm not going to do it because guess what? I don't feel that anger anymore. I don't feel that way anymore. And if I do, I'm not going to let you know it. I'm going to put it off to the side because my anger and my cryptocurrency have no business anywhere near each other. My happiness and my cryptocurrency have no business near each other. Now, one of those could lead to the other and vice versa, but I'm just saying, know your feeling, know yourself, know your crypto, and you'll be okay. You'll sit through these dips. It'll suck. I'm not saying it gets any easier. I'm not saying, it's going to make you a millionaire, but it definitely will give you a psychological advantage, and you'll win most of the time if you do that. A lot of crypto is about mindset. And it's easy to stay positive when everything is positive. Now, it's hard to stay positive when things go down a little bit. And it's really hard to stay positive when they keep beating you down over and over and over again, like they're doing. So just know that. What, three? You just said XRP and XLM. What's the third one? Yep. They talk about the bad when they want the price to go down. They understand the way that the news works to the masses. This is all psychological, guys. I know that businesses do it. I've been on that psychological journey with them before. They call it the first 5 in RIP on the company that I worked for. Basically, the psychological way to get your first 5 sales to a customer. And it worked every time. All you had to do is repeat the same words. They had a psychologist come in and write the sentence to best get to the person's brain. And it worked, I'm telling you. It worked every time, or almost every time. Some people separate their money from their emotions. Most people don't. Money is a very, very strong form of emotions for people. So, and Algo. Okay, yeah, cool. All right, guys. Thank you for that, man. King Love, you're getting a little bit crass for the channel. Please don't do that. Yeah, that we're trying to attract companies that can't have us talk like that. That's the only problem. Yeah, I don't want to get too mad because it's not that bad, but yeah, just be careful. You're talking about something else up here that I didn't really understand, but just keep it clean. Keep it clean in the chat. And I think that's about it. We did all of the cryptos that we were going to do. I do want to take a few more questions from you guys right now so that we can see how you're feeling. I wanted to read a couple of the things that you guys had told me that you would spend the money on if you became a billionaire, because that I really like the answers that you guys gave me, and that's what our community is about. And I'm not getting on your case, the King Love, but you represent me, man. I just said you were basically like my second in command, you know, you, Weeping One. So everything that you say represents me in the channel. Just know that. And I just asked you like to take that position very seriously, because I'm you know, vouching for you basically, you know. So let's see, guys, how are you doing? No, it's okay. Just be careful with what you say, man. I'm not mad at you at all. And I hate saying stuff because I don't want to make you upset or like have you leave the channel. You're a very important part of the channel. It's just we got to be careful with what we say, man. You understand that. Just know I'm never gonna say anything that is gonna, you know, I'm not gonna put you on blast and like try to embarrass you or anything, you know. So but yeah, shout out to George over there on Cryptos R Us. I just like his channel, man. I don't care if he ever shouts me out or whatnot, but I really like Cryptos R Us. He's a good guy, George over there. I'd love to be on his channel one day, but we'll see. I'm not going to hold my breath for any big crypto YouTuber. Maybe when I'm huge, they will. But how are you guys tonight? What do you want to do? Justin, man, did you ever join the Telegram group? And did we ever invite you into the inner council? I don't know. I think you were invited, but I don't know if you ever got there before. Oh, yeah. See, you got in. You were telling me you got in at a really low price on Algorand. I don't remember what you told me, but yeah, that's a lot. Nice job. Yeah, emotional manipulations in the crypto stocks. Yep. I agree. The colleges make money. It's not TV stations make money. It's how stockbrokers make. Okay. Yeah, we're about done for the night. I appreciate all the comments. Let's go and look for those earlier ones because I really like the answers. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know you felt that way about Bill Gates. He does a lot of cool stuff, man. I'm from Seattle though, and he does a lot of cool stuff for the. I don't know of any weird stuff he does. I'll have to look into that because I don't want to support somebody if he's a weirdo. Yeah, I'll give you guys my number too, but where is this thing? It's so hard to find anything on here. That's why I always have a problem. Oh, cool. This is what Jorge said. I can't find those things, but he said, I'm new to this crypto world and I'm learning a lot from your videos, live streams. Found your channel a week back. Love the channel and content. Thank you for the shout out, Jorge Salazar. I appreciate that. I am going to do my best to give you guys good information and to keep my head off of the screen and remember to do the charts and not just my big old head. When I want to put my big old head there, that's when we get my big old head. I can't find it on here. Maybe I'll look on here. I don't know. It's not on my phone. Ripple made one of the whales of a price. I guess you could say it was making waves in the market, but that would be trademark infringement on the waves token. That's pretty funny, dude. Yeah, there was a glitch in the matrix, right? You know I'm Mr. Anderson, right? I don't know if maybe I should change my channel name from Bitcoin Renegade to Mr. Anderson. No. There's already I think there's someone with that name already, probably. So yeah, right here. Here it is. Tiny house. Okay, this is what Weeping Angel said she would do with them. If you got, all that XRP actually went into your bank account today, what you would do with it. She says she would buy a tiny house compound for her whole family that was off the grid as it could be, give everyone I love some money, and then I would get gold and silver and go from there. Shirley would donate. Cool. And then our new subscriber, Jorge Salazar, I know I said this earlier, but I would make sure me and my family have a solid place to live and help people in need as a full-time job for the rest of my life. Hopefully one day. Haha. Humble vision you have, Jeff. And same with you. That's what I like to see, is a lot of people having heart and doing the right thing with money. So, and then we got down okay, and then I think that's, I don't know if we will break, but it looks like your forehead might. No, I know. My phone, the only way I'll ever respond to it on a live stream is if somebody actually calls my phone. That's the thing. I got to give you my number. So rose to $14. No, it's not at $14. It's at it did at one time. Yeah, I think it did even go higher than that, almost to 20. I think it's sitting at like 4 something right now. Let's go look. It was at like 4. There we go. Tezos. It's at 4.45. So yeah, it's about $10 or $15 from the all-time high. But yeah, so if you guys didn't tell me before, please let me know in the comments below if you actually got that money today, how you would spend it. Not just maybe, I would buy one thing. Just be like, well, maybe I would buy Bitcoin, XRP, gold, silver, a house, or charity. Like, what would you really do? Okay, not what would you do with all the money. What would the first 5 things you would buy with, say you got $250 million worth of XRP today from your holding. Let's just say 250 million. What are the first 5 things that you would buy with that? Let me know in the comments below. And don't wait till after the video's over to do it. Do it in the actual chat, not the live chat. So, all right, guys, we're going to do a live stream tomorrow to make up for this one. I am going to do my best to never have that happen again where my head just shows. So if you want to watch the video from the point where I just did the TA without my head there, it's at 49 minutes. All right, that being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!